family, back to my channel, Kingdom Fashion MD, where we are following my very non-traditional path to medical school. I'm right now in the middle of what I call track 2 because I've already did my undergrad over 10 years ago, and we will dive into all of that later. But I thank you for subscribing. I also thank you for liking, and I love every single comment that you would have to make, including constructive criticism. I am not a person that is easily offended at all. So thanks for coming along with me on this journey. So today I just wanted to go over some study aids that I purchased for my first course. I am in a Master's of Arts Medical Science graduate program at Liberty University in America because I am African American. 5 generations my family has been here. So I know some people see Afrocentric wear and things like that, and they assume that, you know, that person must be indigenous to Africa. I definitely am a daughter of Africa. I have been 5 or 6 times into 2 different countries, which we will talk about later, and I will share tons of footage that I have. But I am an African American who will definitely be repatriating to Africa. I don't know where yet, to fully practice medicine. I have no intentions of practicing here or living here or raising a family here at all. So we're also getting to that on this channel. A little bit about fashion, a little bit about my faith, a little bit about my micro lock journey after being 20 years loose natural. So let's talk about my first class, which is anatomy. I purchased the book right away because it's an 8-week course. A typical semester is 16 weeks, and this course happens to be 8 weeks. So this is going to be really intense, and I decided, let me get some study aids and get a head start because I will get an A. I went on Amazon and purchased some human anatomy parts that I can put together. These are for all ages, and I purchased a kit of 4. So I have 4 different parts of the body. This is the upper part. All of this whole thing comes apart, not just the inside, the entire thing. The head is in 3 pieces, the legs come apart. Here's the back. It kind of looks like a slab of ribs. It's kind of weird, but it took me like 5 minutes to put this together. That's a great aid. And then this is the heart that I purchased, and it comes on a little stand. You know, it's okay. It's not like top quality, but it's good enough. It's an excellent study aid for anyone who needs to study anatomy. And I also think that when I open a practice in Africa, that these will be in every last one of my suites, because what I have found out over the years is that a lot of doctors think that their patients are not as informed as they may be. And there are way too many doctors who think that they went to medical school and no one else knows anything. And I have spent a lot of time trying to not embarrass different doctors that I had, because I am not one of those patients who hasn't done my homework. I am very, very well informed. I have had to tell many doctors, no, I'm not taking that treatment and I'm not doing that because I decided that this side effect, that side effect, this and this is not worth it to me. And they were looking at me like, okay, yes. I did my homework, ma'am, sir. So I think it's great to have these aids in a doctor's office so that when there's something going on with your patient, you can, you know, pull one of these out and say, this is what's not working right. This is what's going on here or there, so that your patients can know what's going on, right? So my other big purchase was a skeleton, and I decided that she was going to be Zulu, even though she has a Ndebele head bracelet on for decoration. Her name is Skeletzinga, and I purchased this off of eBay. Yeah, eBay, for about $47. I wanted a life-size one, And it wasn't until after, I really should have been more patient, that I found one in my budget. So I'm not going to buy two because that would just be, I feel like it would be greed. So if I run across someone who really needs this study aid, I'm going to gift them this one, which is more like a desktop, well, it's more like a toddler desktop size. And so those are just some of the things that I purchased to help me study. And I just thank you for coming along on this journey with me. This channel is a virtual diary primarily for me and those who will come from me. So I'm not going to be heavy on, guys, please subscribe, because I really created this channel for me to look back one day and see how far God has brought me from this point on, and also something for my children, my grandchildren, great-grandchildren, if we're still here, to look back and say, year 2020 we heard was crazy. What was grandma doing? What was great grandma doing? And they can look back at this virtual diary and see what I was up to. So I am new to this. I'm practicing really hard at looking at my camera on my iPhone. I have a mic on, so hopefully it's not picking up too much of heavy breathing. I want to do everything that I do in excellence. So thank you for your patience as I work through this. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this brief video. I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, bye.